Hello, welcome to Wellesley High School. I'm Mike Santangelo, Custodial Service Manager for the Town of Wellesley's Facilities Maintenance Department, or the FMD as it is referred to. The FMD is very proud of the way we clean and maintain the high school, and we've prepared this short video to show you what we do. Tom.
Hello, I'm Tom Zink, the Facility Supervisor for Wellesley High School. The four-story facility is 280,000 square feet and sits on 18.5 acres of land and has a combined total of 260 classrooms, offices, restrooms, and various other spaces, which support 1,473 students and 220 staff members throughout the school year.
The custodial staff is split into two teams. The day shift, which consists of 3.5 full-time custodians. This 0.5 or half-time custodian is split between Wellesley High School and Wellesley Middle School. Then there are 9 second shift or night shift custodians. These team members provide maintenance, cleaning, snow removal, basic landscaping services, student, staff, and event support that will be illustrated throughout this video. We also use a green cleaning technique along with a unique team cleaning approach, which when combined with our modern cleaning equipment allows us to do this work where it is more healthy for the custodial staff, the end users, and the environment, as well as being more efficient.
Mike, we also feel like we're part of the school community, woven deeply into the fabric of Wellesley High School. We endeavor to provide unparalleled guest service along with the help from our other FMD team members here and throughout the town.
So, please enjoy this video.
My first stop will be checking the pumps for the geothermal, which is it controls the heat and the air conditioning for the ground floor. And by checking these Q pumps, they let me know if the water is being pumped through the system. If they are an alarm, then the heat or the air conditioning will not work in the ground floor that they control. Next, I'm walking by the 2 domestic water tanks, the hot water tanks here, and I'm going to check the temperatures to make sure that they are in the right parameter of the water going through the system. Right now I see that they're not in alarm and that everything is working well. Over here I'm checking pressures on the boiler system. The range is from 40 to 50 and it's in the 40-degree area, and it means that the pressure is fine on the boilers right now. Next, I'm actually going to see how the operation of the boilers is working. I'm going over to the mod sink section panel and checking the screens to make sure everything is up and operating properly. I push the system status, which will show me which boilers are working and at what percentage they're working, and if there are any alarms going on right now with the boilers. Right now it looks like everything's working well. The supply temperature is 114. It's 58 degrees out, which means it's everything is running properly. As I'm walking by, I'm also checking the pressures on the boilers in the back, which will let me know if they're running too high. I can also check the temperature of the water running through the system. And again, we have no problems this morning. Everything seems to be running fine. What I'm checking right now is the Medicine system. It's the building management system, and it allows me to check temperatures in rooms. It allows me to check everything I just checked in the mechanical room to make sure the boilers aren't in alarm. I have critical alarms here that I can check. I basically can check to make sure lighting is on properly. I can run almost the entire building, lighting and heating, from this one screen. It shows me everything that's working. So I'm checking right now to see if there's any current alarms on, that something might be in distress. Right now I see that we have a maintenance, our HVAC technician is up and working on a air handler, so that's why it's showing an alarm. I believe he has shut it off. But this will show me if there's a critical alarm in the building going on right now, and it appears everything is fine. And some of the other daily duties we do are changing barrels outside. We pick up the cafeteria every morning because in the afternoon sports teams and kids use that almost as a study hall. We also check to make sure all the lighting is done and on. And sometimes we have to change lights and it requires using a lift that goes 2 or 3 stories up. We also change a napkin dispenser that could have a malfunction in it. We have to change it out with a new one. We also do cleaning. We wash windows in the morning on a daily basis. And that's just a few of the items that we take care of in the morning.
The high school day shift custodial team has to perform numerous tasks on a daily basis to aid in the cleaning and operation of the building. These tasks include breaking down the cafeteria to properly sweep and wash the floor utilizing an auto scrubber. The use of this equipment in a team cleaning approach assists in flipping the cafeteria over for study halls, meetings, and any general event in an efficient manner and providing the end user with a clean space. I will explain the use and benefit of this piece of equipment later in the video.
In the last part of our cleanup, we go into the kitchen area. We empty trash, recycling. We also clean the floor in the bathrooms in the kitchen. And that usually wraps up our cleaning for the caf and kitchen duty.
The custodians support the high school staff with event setups, preparing or resetting the gymnasium for sporting events or assemblies. The team is also tasked with minor cleaning before or after an event, such as utilizing a wide area vacuum here in the auditorium. The custodians also assemble and erect furniture and equipment. Here, a custodian describes a project he completed for the wood shop.
We had to put it together for Mr. Burke. He wanted the foot off the wall so we could slide plywood behind it. So I had to make up some brackets that go all the way through the wall and bolt on the other side. So the only way this thing's tipping over is if this entire wall collapses. And then I had to cut some wood and drill some holes in the concrete and attach some wood to that just so the bottom doesn't move. One of our duties in the morning is to check the rainwater harvest room. Now the rainwater harvest is pretty much rainwater that's harvested and it's used to flush toilets around the building. It saves 1.5 million gallons of potable water a year by using this type of system. Now inside of here there's 6 filters where the water gets filtered through first and then goes to the second set of 6 filters, which I'll get to in a minute. But just to give you an idea, I'm going to take one out. So all the filters are out. I got them all here in this barrel draining out. You probably can't really see the difference, but obviously this is the new one. That's the first one, and this is the second set. The second set is actually a little bit cleaner than the first set, which means the first set's doing its job. Now what I'm doing now is running some water through the bottom of this to get all the sediment that's left out of the system. The whole process, top to bottom, probably takes maybe a little over an hour if it's done right. So that was the fastest filter change in history. Now I'm going to turn it back on. So what I want to do is turn the city water back on, or the pump water, excuse me. And I'll put that on. Now it's running through here, up one side of the filter, down the other, out that way, up this side, back down, and out that way. So I'll turn that on. I'm going to open up this valve here to let some air out. It's extremely important to get all the air out of the line so the pump doesn't become airlocked and have a false pressure reading on it. Okay, here comes some water now. So I can shut that down. Okay. I can check my pressure over here. Good, 60 pounds, excuse me. I'll open up the valve that goes back to the system. Now I'll come over here and I'll turn the system pumps back on. We'll let that build up, run it through. It runs through the UV. So as soon as I turn those pumps back on, it automatically switches from city water back to rainwater harvest system. And that's pretty much what we're doing here. So you just got a small glimpse of the inner workings of the rainwater harvest system.
What is team cleaning? Team cleaning is almost the exact opposite of zone cleaning. Team cleaning groups related tasks. A team of specialists go through the area systematically. Rather than cleaning a specific area, each individual on your cleaning staff performs a specific task. Light duty specialists would do dusting, emptying trash, or spot cleaning. The vacuuming specialist would be vacuuming carpets or hard surface floors. The restroom specialist would be cleaning, sanitizing, and restocking supplies in the restrooms. The utility specialist would be performing cleaning lobby areas, spot cleaning glass, mopping and scrubbing hard surface floors, hauling trash and recyclables, or performing other detailed tasks. Removal of trash and single-stream recycling is also a major custodial responsibility. There are separate receptacles in each room, which are picked up and transported to separate compactors. Aside from the sustainable benefits of the recycling program, there are significant cost savings over trash disposal. The custodians also pull bulk cardboard from the recycling stream for another discrete pickup by the town's recycling and disposal facility. The town generates revenue from this initiative. Larger debris items are picked up in corridors using a wide dust mop as a first pass. Auto scrubbers are used later. Use of backpack vacuums with HEPA filters is a key feature in our green cleaning program. The vacuums are used on classroom vinyl tile and stairway rubber flooring and pick up the dust rather than pushing it around and making it airborne. Our custodians are creative and can improvise. We found a tennis ball on a stick is the best way to remove scuff marks. We also burnish our corridors regularly, which in addition to making the floor shine, it hardens the polish finish to protect against scuffs. Auto scrubbers are the go-to piece of equipment for floor maintenance. These scrubbers are used for regular floor washing instead of the old mop and bucket, and are also used to strip floors. They save time and money and improve the safety of students and staff by limiting wet areas. We are constantly looking for equipment that improves efficiency, safety, and sustainability. We also use it on wooden floors such as the gym for regular maintenance. The best way to maintain a floor finish's shine is to utilize high-speed burnishing. This process is done with a rotary machine that has a pad turning at a speed of more than 1,000 RPMs, but more commonly done at 1,500 to 2,000 RPMs. Burnishing floor finish is helpful for two reasons. First, it makes floor finish shine, but more important, it makes the floor finish easier to keep clean. This is because it smooths out the scratches in the floor, removing areas of dirt to settle. Once the dirt gets in the scratches, it is difficult for a regular cleaning to remove, and with foot traffic will continue to further scratch the floor. Not too long ago, we used floor machines, abrasive chemicals, and wet vacuums to strip and wax floors. Not only was it not green, but it also resulted in many slip and fall accidents. You can see that we now strip wax using the auto scrubber and a neutral cleaner. The area behind the custodian stays dry from the squeegee, and the risk of slipping is greatly reduced. Another fairly new piece of equipment that our staff uses is the backpack wax applicator. The device stores the polish in reusable plastic bags, and the trigger applies it to the floor where reusable microfiber pads spread it. This has less waste and applies the wax more uniformly and efficiently. Every year we reseal all gym floors with a urethane coating. This is done with in-house staff. Just at the high school alone, we save well over in excess of $12,000. We wet screen the floor to abrade the surface for proper bonding and then apply the urethane using a specialty applicator that also saves time and money by imparting uniform coatings with no waste. The mop and bucket days are pretty much over except for spills. Providing clean bathrooms is of paramount concern to the high school custodial staff. We deep clean the bathrooms on a regular basis using a piece of equipment called a Kivac machine. This unit uses high pressure water, wands, brushes, and vacuum attachments to clean flooring, walls, and plumbing fixtures to prevent long-term buildup of debris. We clean a lot of glass at the high school, both inside and out. We use microfiber pads and a state-of-the-art carbon fiber window washing system. This system uses ionized water instead of chemicals and can reach up to 6 stories high. Performing this function with in-house staff has saved the town thousands of dollars each year. We also use the carbon fiber assembly for dusting hard-to-reach areas. Most of our interior window cleaning is done with squeegees and reusable microfiber cloths that we can just throw in the washing machine. Throughout the school day, and often after school, our custodial team must support various events. This includes moving chairs, arranging them for the particular event, and then cleanup. We also must ensure that audio, visual, screen, and power needs have to be met. The Facilities Maintenance Department is fortunate to have 7 licensed tradesmen, including electricians, plumbers, HVAC technicians, and a carpenter. However, the high school custodial staff also performs a significant amount of maintenance each day, which doesn't require a license. Whether it's changing a lamp on a high bay fixture or replacing ceramic tile, our custodial staff has a wide range of capabilities. Snow removal is another critical function that our custodians perform. They can be called 24/7 to ensure that every effort is made to keep schools open after storms. They perform snow blowing, shoveling, and application of de-icing products. A much more enjoyable task for our custodians is grounds maintenance. Our custodians cut grass, trim and prune plantings, and remove leaves in the fall. We recognize that the exterior appearance of the high school is as important as the interior. We hope you enjoyed the tour of the school and that you have a better understanding of what it takes to keep it looking so beautiful each day.